Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another Satisfactory episode. I do have prayers with the new update, so I don't know how to remove. Oh no. Don't use my emote like that. KG flirt with the thinking. Oh my god. What part is this for you?
16. Alright, get in there right now, boys. I swear if there's not 87 viewers on YouTube within the next 5 seconds, I'm deleting my Twitch channel. Lurk now or be banned. Five campus toilets today. More fibers are needed. Only 5? You gotta blow up 10 toilets tomorrow. Go eat 7 pounds of Taco Bell. It was nice while it lasted. We had a good run. Wow, that tea hits right now. Maybe it's because I'm craving caffeine and it has like 40 milligrams in it, and it's just anything my body can do to get some caffeine in it. I know you can on Twitch. Honestly, I don't know. I do not know. A way around that on Twitch that we always did was we would right-click the tab and click mute tab. Well done, Jug. All right, I think we're good. I think we're ready. Think we're prepared? Instead of the toilet, oh my god. My goodness, moist. Oh, there we go. Emote removed. KG is safe. Took too long to figure out. Over under, I boot this stupid game up and chop trees. Big over. Big over. Then the tab can still hear you, and I don't want to subject my tabs to that if I don't want to. Oh man. That one's good. That one's good. Wait a minute, 5 YouTube viewers but only 2 likes? What is this? What is this? Midstream needs 200 hours of straight just chatting. True. I think we're ready. I think everything's good to go here. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? Remember what I'm doing. Opening a preview of stream in a windowed mode. Yes. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Could not remember what I was doing there. There we go. Don't forget YouTube chat. Yep, I have that open. You want to see how cooked my tiny little monitor is on the side now? This is what my little side monitor looks like now. That's the whole side monitor. It's so tiny. And it's got so much on it. All right. Let's get in there. Think you need another monitor, man. I like my little monitor. YouTube frogs are second-class chatters. Yeah, but the YouTube frog transformation is happening, you know? Alright, I'm going to start today with automating some quartz stuff, actually. I have neither of these automated. This is raw quartz, I believe, and this is also raw quartz. Old TV somewhere. I would just likely end up going for the monitor. These guys would be cool to automate. I do eventually need these for something, right? Ooh, these are kind of pricey though. Yikes. Might just do a little hand feed of those.
Fluffed Harpies thought it'd be a great idea to overclock his toaster via Bluetooth using a sketchy app called ThermoZap 3000. 5 seconds later, his computer blue screened, the toaster sparked, and his kitchen smelled faintly of burnt firmware.
Correct. Correct. I did buy a cheap, sketchy electronic today, actually. Burned firmware. Yeah, I was wondering about that. That one was an interesting one. Whoa! You know what I think about that? Cluster bomb is what I think about that. Did he just live through that? Fixed. Fixed. Problem solved. My goodness. That's an emote over there.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Wow, those dudes are tough. Wait, I have a rifle. Wait, I have a rifle. Partnership?
Changed on partnership? Whoa, there's more of them. Okay. There's lore on this and it's gonna take a bit to explain. Why am I always missing portable miners? These are great. Yeah, I kind of figured they were ChatGPT stories. These would be super easy to automate. I should definitely automate these just so I never have to do this again. That's how it starts. That's how the robots get you. You're going straight to robot jail in 20 years. And then they're going to ask you to do non-robot things that they can't figure out. He was getting partner, he was cooking ideas and got to partnership. I mean, it is partnership, you know? We're gonna have a partnership. Like select images, yeah. 20 years from now, ChatGPT and the other AIs are gonna be the people, and we're gonna be the programs that sit in a box for them selecting images of stairs. And they don't pay us either. They just ask us and get frustrated with us like we do with them. Is it a pure node, or what kind of node is this? Normal? What is this mess? Changed on a partnership. Oh, okay. Is this a bridge human? Impure. Impure? What is this one up here? Who added Zelda Feet? Zelda Feet's a banger. Zelda Feet is actually a banger emote, though. You can't even pretend on that one. I mean, it's not literally no, but pop off. That's an S tier emote right there. She's not beating the allegations. She's not. Stuff like that going down? Definitely not beating the allegations. Okay, so I'm gonna have a full belt of quartz. If I want to this. 37.5. What does that times to? 75 per. Okay. And what are the rates on this for silica? 45 per. 45 and 75. Here, let me try the stupid in-game calculator. What is it? And 6. $12. Okay, so what if I did like 8 of these? That's 300. And then I could have 4 of these. Guess it just matters which one I need more of, really. Ma'am complete. Wild combo, Ronan. They looted packaged fuel. I've got to imagine that's a decent recipe. Adhered iron plate. Just iron plus rubber. That seems like a banger recipe right there. What is this one? Quick wire cable. Compacted steel ingot. I feel like none of these are good. I feel like diluted fuel has a chance. Pumping water in to make fuel kind of seems useful. I don't think any of these are good. This looks potentially good. I'll take this. Is it cool again? Have we made it there? Come full circle? This forest area is rough too. One of these needed like 100 of these. Eat my mac and cheese and pizza in peace, man. I mean, if the kids say it's in again, you know? Ooh, I can make homing rifle ammo now. Does that mean I'm old? Yes. Don't worry, I'm in the same boat. Alright, check this out. So I need to clear out a bunch of shrubbery. Let's throw some of these down. This is my new landscaping method. Were you the kid excited about Skylanders? Are you sure you can't keep up? Alright, ready? I'm gonna clear out the landscape. Wow! That was effective. My goodness. You deforest forever with that. That's nice. Does it work for these big mushrooms? Well, that went way past where I wanted it. It does take out the big mushrooms. Wow. What an insane Instagram reel there, Ronan. Man, they weren't kidding when you said you could use the cluster bombs as like an easy landscaping method. That was nuts. Reactions progressively better. Oh yeah, without a doubt, reels are the most degen. Wire too long. Dang. Oh. Yeah, did y'all see this yesterday? The geothermal stuff? This is so cool. So we have these geothermal vent pumps now, which have like a big variance on energy. So these just charge a ton of batteries here, which help to level it out. So our active capacity is like 7,300, but varies a lot. But we can go up to a max of like 10K. Oh, never mind. That's how much we have total. Production and capacity. See, here's where I'm confused. Production should be how much you're actively producing. Capacity should be different than that number, but they're the same. Capacity should show the maximum amount of power the grid could supply, including power storage, and it does not. There's no point of having production and capacity as the same exact line. Unless the batteries don't work. Maybe the batteries don't work. Batteries don't have a limit on discharge rate. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. You're looking at watts versus joules. But there should be something on the graph there to indicate your stored power. Like if I expand this, I can see that I have 2,300 megawatt hours. Is that actually true? Like, does that mean I have 2,300 hours that I could run 1 megawatt at? Like, is that correct? So if I'm consuming 5,000 megawatts, I could do 2 hours? No, 30 minutes. Ooh, an alternate for this is good for me. All this does is swap pipes for rubber, though. But it likely uses less screws. Rubber is so free. Easier than pipes, I guess. Tells you how long it'll last. Okay, if it's discharging. Okay. I feel like rubber is not that free. There's like 3 oil patches on the entire map. Like, I know that's incorrect, but I've only found 3 oil patches on the entire map, you know? Make resin first. Then resin to rubber. They'll show you time to charge and time to discharge. Okay, cool. But water is free. Resin recycled is key. See, I haven't even made polymer resin on purpose once yet. Alright, what was I doing? Okay, so there is a charge rate, but there is an unlimited discharge rate. This makes sense. This consumes 18 per minute of quartz crystals. And every one of these, if set to these, is making 22.5. Okay. What did I say? 8 of these. Yeah. Bad bot, bad link. No, no, no. I do need to figure that one out. Granted, like, this could be 8 symmetrical instead of the way I just did it, but I just don't care. Spending too much time trying to make these look pretty. Or I need to spend time on making other things look pretty. Is this mushroom going to be a problem?
We are going to be the last generation to experience fireflies. They are going to be extinct soon.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's what these kids get. They don't deserve to see fireflies. That's for us. We killed them on purpose. We're the last ones. I didn't see a stutter on my end. Might have just been you. Yeah, fireflies were really fun as kids. Okay. I've built this so many times now. I really need a blueprint of this. Why do you reckon those are at different heights? You see that? They're still at different heights. Yo, welcome in, Slice. How are we doing? Appreciate the partner wishes there. Technically yesterday, but it runs for 24 hours. All right, get this first thing hooked up here. What? Oh, are all these running backwards? No, we're fine. Everything's always so much bigger than I expect. Yes. Ah, you see that? It's doing that weird 90-degree angle split thing again. Either that or I actually just didn't line it up. Yeah, I just actually didn't line it up. Okay. I thought it was doing the after you turn 90 on a straight belt, you can't use straight belts thing. Oh, it's also on a half-aligned deal. Stop complaining about straight belts. It's Pride Month. Maybe that's why they made everything in this game not line up and suck. Maybe it's simply because it's Pride Month. Maybe if I wasn't playing this in June, things would just line up in the game. Because it's rocket fuel? I haven't even touched turbo fuel yet, let alone rocket fuel. We'll get there, though. Alternate steel canister. Alternate rubber concrete. Nah, good. Alternate flex flamework. Alternate plastic smart plating. That seems interesting. Flexible framework with rubber or plastic smart plating. What's the normal smart plate? 2 per min, 5 per min. Yeah, I mean, anything to boost the rates on that. Leave the recipes in the MAM. Yeah, people have told me that, but I'm just gonna end up unlocking them all anyway. To me, pretty much every recipe seems kind of equally the same. I've seen maybe one recipe in the game where I'm like, oh, that's a straight up obvious upgrade. Split second stutter. It'll happen occasionally. I'll check if it's on my end. No, I have 0 dropped frames. It's just Twitch being Twitch. Few crap recipes like biocoal. What about the pure recipes? Might have some, might not. They kind of all look the same to me. But I've also watched 0 content on this game and have no context of what other people do in the game. So I don't have any, like, brain assets of, like, oh, this is good thing. Yo, what up, Doodle? Welcome in. This isn't Minecraft. Yeah, you haven't been around in a while. I rarely play Minecraft. Every once in a while, I'll get bullied into it. What did I decide I could do here? 22.5? Eight of these? I've been on Twitch in ages. You made a partner? Yeah, it's my 2-year partnerversary. That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Thank you for popping in, though. I appreciate you. Congrats. Thank you. Mostly my way of playing so far, Slice, is complain about every single thing that they did wrong when they made this game. To be completely honest. Coming off of 500 plus hours in Factorio and a collective 200 or 300 in Shapes. This is the worst factory game I've ever played. Now, I like it enough to have played, you know, almost 100 hours in 2 weeks, but... I am heavily disappointed with this game so far. It's still a good game. There's just so much that could be improved with so many just simple little tweaks. Like, I'm about to learn coding to modify this game myself to fix everything they messed up. Why you sad with it? There's so many little things. I mean, I could list hundreds of them. One of the largest things is inconsistencies. I swear every 5 different parts were made by a different dev who didn't talk to the other dev. Like, genuinely, a lot of this game feels like one of those YouTuber games where it's like, we had 100 devs work on a game together, but pass it along and couldn't talk to each other. Like, just little stuff here. So they added a copy paste feature for machines, right? Should copy whatever's in the machine. You put in, you know, one of these, you overclock it, right? You copy, you paste, everything's the same. Randomly, not that it's that important of a feature, but why make it inconsistent? This right here doesn't copy. Turn a machine off, copy, this machine's on. Do I need it? No. But why is the inconsistency there? It's like that across so many things, though. Just little things. You can middle mouse, too. Doesn't copy this, though. Doesn't copy that. And then if we're talking about middle mouse for pick blocking a machine, it's rotated different every single time I grab one. It happened to be rotated right this time. Same with blueprints. You put blueprints on any of the blueprint modes. You pick block a machine. It is not rotated the way that the one you copied is rotated. I've tried every rotate setting in the game for it. It is not fixable, and it is the most blatantly obvious thing that if I pick block a machine, I'd want it to stay in the same rotation. If I load a big blueprint in, even put it in blueprint mode, which is supposed to tile blueprints next to each other, if I paste this blueprint here, the next one will be rotated, and I'll have to re-rotate it again. Just tons of little inconsistencies. Just small things. Yes, but it adds up. Like, every single thing I want to do in this game requires a workaround, rather than being the default. Every complaint I have, somebody's like, oh, you can fix it by just doing this, 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 and this. And it's like, why isn't that the default? And it's just non-stop. It's endless. The game's good, and I'm mostly so upset with it because it could be great. The game could be so much better. And it just goes on. The blueprint system is abysmal. Everybody that I know that's played a lot of this game and any other factory game, even if they love this game, agrees that the blueprint system is abysmal. It feels like the worst Band-Aid ever patched into a game I've ever played. The most last minute, we only put this in because players complained about it and we don't care update I've ever seen. This game's over 9 years old. Factorio's like 12 years old. And it's better in every aspect of a factory game that I've found. Like, I know there's challenges with doing a 3D game and everything, but there are so many issues I have with how this game is made. Yeah, build a bunch of stuff you don't want just to make stuff line up, then delete it and build the bits you actually want. Yes, that is the default for placing things in an organized manner in this game. It just keeps going. Like, if I want to line something up to the world grid, right? I hold control, I can line up a foundation. That's the only way I can line up anything to the world grid in the game. The only way. And then, if I make a blueprint of foundations to then paste there, I can't line that up to a world grid unless I place a foundation down first to line it up to. Doesn't excuse the little oddities. Yeah, there's just a lot to it. It's not game ruining. It's not game ruining, but it just makes you wonder, like, what they're prioritizing. Because it's an endless list, and anybody who's played this game a lot knows it's an endless list. They're just Stockholm syndromed into being used to it. It's fluff ruining, yes. There used to not be a world grid, which is insane in a factory game. That should have been frame one. Let's decide on a pixel size for the world. Like, it's a game about organizing and optimizing, and there was no grid. That's what I'm saying. Everything feels patched in after the fact because everything is patched in after the fact. The game works, and it's a great game. If you've never played another factory game, I could absolutely see this being your favorite game. Post them on the Reddit. The devs watch the subreddit. I feel like I'm not saying anything new, though. Everybody that I've seen that has a lot of hours in this game, like, hears and validates most of my issues with it. And they're like, yeah, it sucks, but here's how we work around it. And it just goes on and on. I've ranted about this so much. I'll beat the game, but it will likely never get a second playthrough from me. What was the other thing I needed here? Do I have iron nearby enough to bother with this? Because I'd love to automate it. I don't know how important it is to automate. No interleaved games during. Most of the time, yeah. I'm kind of a one game at a time person. This game has some awesome mods. Oh, I know it does. But again, if your game has to be modded to be good, go back to the drawing board and fix it, you know? I know there's a ton of mods, and a lot of them fix my complaints with the game. Which makes you wonder, why have some of them not been implemented? Okay, so this uses 18 per minute. I really don't know how important crystal oscillators are going to be. Like, I don't feel like I've seen anything all that important with them. Satisfactory plus 10x harder than base game. I mean, so far, the hardest part of the base game is trying to place buildings where you want them. Other than that, I haven't ran into any challenges. I'd probably be done with the game 3x over now if there was a world grid and things lined up correctly. Do you wonder why some of them have not been implemented, as in those mods installed by you? I don't have any installed on here. I'm gonna crash out Samzev. Opened up player stats for Twitch. I've had no more stutters. Bezos knows I'm watching. This is true. I really just want these to unlock some stuff in the MAM so I can get a completed dopamine checkmark and move on. I need 5 of them here, 100 of them here, 50 of them here. I've got to imagine that this will eventually use those as well. I don't really care about scannable hard drives or pulse obelisks. I just want to get them out of the way. Honestly, I'll just manual feed these for now. I don't really need them that badly. One per minute is abysmal, though. I'll add a couple just to get rid of that rate. That's awful. All right. Manufacturers. See, back to the everything's a workaround thing. I can place the building there, but I can't line it up there. So I need to set it somewhere. I have to delete this, basically. Set it where I want it. Memorize where this one would end. And nudge it over until I have the gap. And then I can put this here. just all the little stuff, man. It just adds up. Because of the balloon tree. I know why, but the game will let me place it there anyway. I mean, I guess this doesn't need to go through my normal smart splitter thing. I like having all my overflows right there, but I guess this could come in the other way. It'd be prettier. Oh. Oh, KG used 100 bits again. That's crazy. That's crazy. Zap just posting a paragraph about being annoyed immediately gets XD'd by KG. Immediately. It's all slop. There's random videos uploaded to the drive. Nothing in them other than getting set up. Really hard to name videos. I'm so sorry for being a bully. Yeah, that's fair. Some basic organization when somebody's going out of their way to help you. Probably a good idea. I bully KG and KG bullies Zav. Does that mean Zav gets to bully me? Yeah, it's a full circle of bullying. Yep. Time for a workaround. Edited in 10 minutes. Up. Better get edited. Better get edited in there. Okay, the power pull MK3s go crazy. MK3s are so worth. Okay, I have the overflows now if I need them. How full is this already? This has got to be getting decently full, right? Yeah. Can I, like, dump some of this off here? Have he's taking up any of this? Not really. I have so much quartz. Get it out of my inventory. coming through there. Yeah, these are all full. Told her I'll help with this one video. That's how it starts. Let me know how video 80 goes. I heard video 100 pops though. I heard video 100 actually goes crazy. Throw Rickroll 30 seconds into the vid. True. Weren't even on or connected. Send it back. Send it back. That one's not passing. Oh, I forgot there's 3 ingredients. Honestly, I'm just gonna... It's not the prettiest solution, but this is how we're gonna do it. Burn this door down and there's a pregnant spider on it. Oh, those are your roommates now, actually, by the way. Womb mates, yeah. All right. See, now I'm thinking I would have preferred that to go the other way, because now I need room for my belts to run this way. Bigger than my hand. Do you think me ranting about the game scares off the new Satisfactory viewers? Or do you think they silently sit here and wonder why I'm hating the game so much and playing this much of it and going out of my way to make everything so pretty? I think they just nod. Did I scare away the other new guy? What's your opinion on that? How is that for a welcome? It's got to give some interesting mixed signals where I sit here and rant and I'm clearly playing this game to the best of my ability for 100 hours in 2 weeks, you know? That's got to send out some signals. How close are we to filling this? Gonna make a weird decision here. Are these actually no power, or did I not set a recipe? Didn't set a recipe. Chances are people who would be new to the game may find you and you'll scare them off. Yeah, like new players are definitely not touching this game after they hear me talk about it. But I feel like seasoned players are just like, you know what? He's mad, but he has a point. And he's also building pretty here at the end of the day. And I kind of like the way he builds. It's unique because he doesn't watch any YouTubers play the game. It's not necessarily fast, but he makes some pretty factories, don't he? That's how I'd like to think they see it, you know? This belt right here ain't pretty. I don't like those long, slopey belts. Oh, I ain't copiuming. I've seen some of y'all's factories. Heard someone say exactly that at the water cooler at work today. Like, word for word. They said, you know what? Fluff's factories are alright. Nailed it for me. Alright, what else do these take? I'm just hand feeding these guys. One per minute is awful. A full 2-minute construction time?
Incoming chat story with prompt after, Fluffed RPs and game time with Eric met during a heated Mario Kart match, where Fluffed RPs accidentally blue-shelled Eric into last place,
game time with Eric,
that chaos sparked
X
an unbreakable
Fluff
bond.
fanfic from
Now they spend
ChatGPT.
weekends arguing about
Good day
snack
to be
rankings,
alive.
finishing each other's punchlines, and calling it tactical banter.
I mean, I guess this will eventually make some oscillators, you know? Guess the prompt. Write a love story about 2 Twitch streamers. It ends with a homie kiss. Absolutely. Oh, we have an intersection here. 2-sentence story on fluff tapes and game time with Eric's bromance. Wait, how did they know we were Twitch streamers? Oh, maybe I just inferred that we were Twitch streamers. Yeah, no. I just made that up myself. Yeah, okay. With all my complaining about the game, I still have to point out, I do need to go back all the way back to one of the very first compliments I gave this game. In order to do that, I need to go into the hub. I have to give the game a pretty hefty compliment right here. And it is how thick that they made.
Enhance.
They did not need to go that hard on the Fix-It employee. That's all I'm saying. They knew what they were doing when they made this character model. They knew exactly what they were doing. That was one of my very first compliments I gave to the game, and I stand by it. They popped off. I have 7 purple power slugs for this. Is that 2x'd? Yeah. They knew and I fully supported. Welcome in time. How are we doing? That's what I'm saying. I'm here for it. Of all my complaining, that is one thing I am not complaining about.
But one day,
Boy.
Eric stumbled upon an old USB.
Oh, we got a wheel spin. We got a wheel spin.
And curiosity got the best of him.
Okay, okay. That actually looks like it's gonna be
He
close.
discovered a secret
Nice, we got a
folder
plus
of
one.
every online match they'd ever played, rigged so fluffed RP is always won
5
by a
subs away from
fraction of a
next
second.
badge. Hey, congrats on the badge level up there. Yo, you hit Centipede. I haven't seen Centipede in a minute. And you hit new guy who I scared away. Slice Mister. I'm sorry, Slice Mister. Look, I like your game. I'm just here to complain. Secret folder of every online match they'd ever played. Uh-oh. You got people hitting the KG emote. That's when things get scary. Bet someone's made a Fix-It employee fanfic. All I'm saying is I know what I'm looking up on Rule 34 on my break. All I'm saying. Look at the 5 gift subs there, Moist.
Eric didn't say anything right away. He just smiled, handed Fluff a fresh Mountain Dew, and waited. That night, during their weekly Smash Brothers session, Eric picked Pikachu for the
I thought it was
going to
cut off
leaned
during
in,
their
and
weekly
whispered,
Smash.
"Let's see who's really
It's like,
player
whoa,
one."
this took a turn. This took a serious turn. Some other kind of Smash. I second that. Alright, I need a bunch of this cable that's been sitting here forever. trash pile of stuff you keep going back to. I've been sourcing from that trash pile for a long time now. I think this was the cable belt. Guess it doesn't really matter. I need to make a new blueprint for my hyper tube. I realized I could make a smaller one, and now I want smaller ones. Found out I could make them like this. Where's the hub? Oh, I need to go this way. Okay. Whoa! Rock! Rock! Yeah, that's fine. That works. You just gotta be on your toes for that one. Just gotta be ready. Microsoft Excel! Bed sheets! Yes! I swear someone's gotten Jesse one of those as a gag gift before. Oh, that's in the way now, too. Till I convince you. I still gotta check out Stromboni's spoiler-free spaghetti as well. What's up with these? Idle. Pipes. How many extra do I have? Not a lot, but it's something. we go. Nice little manual feed there. All right, do I at least have some of these? Yeah, now I have like 40 of them. All right, let's unlock some things. Pulse Novelisks, unlocked. Just want to name a station. This is true.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked. This ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fix-It liability waivers are up to date.
I've heard you can just blast yourself around with these. From little bits of things that I have heard. There was someone in chat who said these are their main form of transportation, which is some psychopath behavior, but I'm here for it. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, that... They apparently detonate in order. That's a little silly. Kind of thought they would all go off at once. Kind of defeated the purpose there. Wonder if you could, like, really get the momentum right on this, though. A little bit? It's not really that big. How was somebody saying they used these for transportation? Maybe if you're in the air, you can just do a little... I don't know. Thems do not be pulsing much. Alright, how many oscillators we at? There we go. We can unlock radars now. Radars kind of cool. Or computers.
Radar tower unlocked. The tower reveals resource nodes and other useful information on the map in a set radius from its location.
$25. Oh, these are huge. Those are way bigger than I expected. I mean, I gotta build one, right? I gotta try it. Yo, Clumsy, thank you for the follow. Banger name, by the way. Hey, you know what a bunch of silica means that I can finally do now? I can finally build personnel elevators. I've never been able to build one of these. Oh. Go. Oh, there's a power. Go. I haven't ever left myself enough room for one. This is kind of cool. I would use these. These are sick. How tall did I make this? This thing goes up. Nice. That's a solid elevator. Oh, welcome back. I do remember you. Do you think there's consequences for shooting an explosive rebar gun in the elevator? Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm Fluff T2 Love. Same. How do I make that go faster? Is there a turbocharge option? How do I violate my elevator? Do you think this will hurt the elevator? These are some tough windows. I do like the music, yeah. Nice elevator. I feel like I've finally kind of explored every area. I mean, I know I still have a lot of map I haven't done, but like directly in front of me that way. But I feel like I've kind of hit every like biome now. You ain't at all. I haven't seen any other biomes yet, though. I don't really know what's left biome-wise. There's purple mushroom forest, starter grasslands, oily deserty area, red forest, this like rocky sulfur barren area, Wow, this is overpowered. Okay, then. Then there's like Slug Coast up there. We'll look around some more, but I feel like I've seen every like major biome. How are we doing on storage for these? Still good. We're just really limited by the rate of this. Can I build a radar tower yet? Yeah. Alright, what do you do? Weak signals found in area. Yo, this is cool. Fauna found an area, flora found an area. That's handy. Impure Sam. Tells me that there's water. No, I put that water there. Oh, it also just explores the map for me. I can just slap these down to explore the map. How much power they use? How much power? $30 megawatts? Oh, I can just power these little biofuel generators and just unlock my whole map. I'm kind of just waiting on these to craft right now anyway. I like that idea. Rock! Rock! Forgot about it. Forgot there was a rock there. This is overpowered, and I'm here for it. Those are like not hard to make either. What do we have here? This is the first game we've kicked off Subathon with. We're about 100 hours deep now since June 1st. It's another factory builder games. Just like that other Factorio one I play. It's complex factories and conveyor belts and optimization. Power generation plants and whatnot. It's much worse than the other one that I like. I am not super in love with this game, but I am going to beat it. It's got its perks though. There are things that I like. The weapon action. Yeah, we're just further along. Got a lot more tech now. I just unlocked, like, the homing rifle stuff today. Ooh, I can test it out on a big spider. I haven't tried big spider with it. Wow. Even the big spiders aren't super hard to take out with this. That's a poison big spider. Okay. I need to make more of that, but combat is essentially free now. I will take it. Okay, power. This wire. Oh, it doesn't reach. This is temporary, but I want to use this to unlock more map. Okay, so now we can just slap down radars, unlock map, and then take down the radar. Yeah, it just unlocks a mega circle of map. That's sick. There are quite a few more ore nodes than I give the game credit for. Like, you don't realize there's this many when you ping, but when you do it this way, you can actually tell. Back from dinner, welcome back, Sophie. We're currently scamming the game to unlock radar. Or to unlock map. Big scammers. Oh yeah, this is that really radioactive area that I have no business being in. Yeah, I want to go that way. The big chunk of no map that way. Ooh, normally good stuff under those. I wonder if you put down multiple radar towers, if it can, like, triangulate on the position of Mercer spheres and stuff. This says notable signal readings, but I don't think it actually shows you where, you know? Nice coal node right there. Yeah. What is that? Oil. Pure oil, normal oil, normal oil. More SAM as well. Oh, there is a pretty hefty chunk of unexplored map here. That actually is fair. I didn't even know there was a biome there. ran out of ammo. Oh. Oh. I have nothing but a stick. Uh-oh. Okay. He was mostly dead. I should probably make more ammo. I really like the homing rifle ammo. That stuff is sick. I just need a lot of it. I also don't have an unlimited amount of smokeless powder, so I do have to remember that. You've already explored? Surely not. Surely the game's almost over. Man, that tea is hitting tonight. That tea is so good. Big world. I'd be happy to be proven wrong here. I swear this map is so much smaller than everybody hypes it up to be, but hopefully I'm just wrong here. Okay, I am going to need to set up a little automation for that homing rifle ammo, because that stuff is fantastic. I'd like to get nobelisks automated, probably cluster nobelisks as well, because those guys are very good. I didn't care for the shatter rebar much. The explosive rebar is very cool. I really like the explosive rebar. I have 4 phones on my desk. I don't know what phone to grab. Almost done handcrafting stuff here. Boa Noity D, welcome in. Boa Noity. Alright, have I unlocked enough of these? I thought something was killing me. Boa Noity. How many of those do I have total? Only 52, 54. That's with a radar tower up. I need 100 for the next unlock. Okay, these are good though. We're making big moves here on the unlocks. It'd be nice if it permanently showed, but that would be, you know, super broken overpowered. Ooh, a Mercer Sphere. This weapon feels like cheating. This weapon's too good.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
Anything? Why is that so guarded? Doesn't seem like there's anything good there. I am excited for when we unlock the radiation suits. Radioactivity is still so rough when you get anywhere near it. The radioactive enemies are terrifying. 3D Factorio? Yep. Although it's a little disrespectful to Factorio to compare it to this. Okay, I may be wrong. There might be a new biome here I've never seen. I'm not positive I've... Oh, I was very briefly in Tall Rainforest. Okay, I did forget about Tall Rainforest. I've been here once for a very short period of time. Whoa! I don't know where he went. "3D Roller Coaster Tycoon." Yeah, that's a better descriptor. Okay, Rainforest dangerous. Not quite Red Forest dangerous, but it's dangerous for sure. Okay, it might be Red Forest dangerous. Big Rainforest is pretty, though. What are those creatures? They're just, you know, friendly. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in the forest here. There's a sulfur patch. There's pretty good amount of coal there as well. Okay, Rainforest kind of goes hard. Well, there's a Mercer Sphere up there. It's too radioactive around it, though. I'm gonna die. Can't be going into these radiation areas. There's a bunch of... Oh, there's a sloop here. We do take free sloops. Oh, that was not a free sloop.
I have something.
I just didn't see them.
We'll establish a
Oh, I'm
better
gonna
way
die.
for us to communicate and deepen our understanding of one another.
I'm gonna die.
I've done
gonna
the
die.
necessary developments on my end. The last note is yours to play.
Your symphony resonates. Your minute
I'm gonna die.
patterns beautifully.
Thank you. I worked very hard. I am organically transmitting the data package now. Any adverse effects on my blood will not corrupt its contents.
We hear this learning zone.
See you on the other side.
It is time to tango.
Is it dead? Oh! Now it is. Jesus! Oh, there's another one! Okay. Baby game for babies. Alright, now where was my power tower that I ran away from? That was my lifeline to turn these on. It was up here somewhere. Want to buy arachnophobia mode. See, I didn't understand in the beginning of the game why they would even put that in for just the tiny spiders. I get it now. The big spiders are nightmare fuel. Those are horrifying. Those are not fun. There's more? Bro, how many spiders were up here? It was one summer sloop. They all turn into cats, yeah. How many spiders were up here, man? It was one sloop, I'm sorry. Can hear them better on arachnophobia mode. Alright, this is a new area. I haven't seen Autumn Trees Cliffside Bay yet. This is a new area. Ooh, Mercer Shear. Yowl and however you would type a cat scream. Alright. Okay. We've got some nodes here. Ooh, there's another sphere there. Finding these organically without object scanner is very satisfying. Just wandering around and discovering them. This is a kind of cool biome. I like this biome. I want to see what's up there. I want to see this area. I'm interested in this area. Florida man would be. Ooh. Now this is a spot. That's the spot right there. Oh, ran out of ammo there. Nice. Okay, the swamp is dark. Feel like the swamp is exceptionally dark here. Way more than normal. What is that? What is that tree? That looks interesting. It's just a really big tree. Where's that on the map? Right there. Crazy looking tree. What is that thing? The swamp's kind of freaky. There's some strange objects out here. Yeah, the swamp. Squat plug, actually. Must be a squat plug. Surely the spider content is even higher in this area. If I was putting extra spiders in the game, they'd be here. Squat plug. That sounded big. Yeah, that's the green spiders. We don't like the green spiders. We avoid the green spiders. What is that object? How long can you fly? That little jetpack meter there in the bottom left. It refills when I touch the ground again. There is a new one called Hover Pack that I don't have unlocked yet, but it uses wireless power from anything nearby it to power it, and it looks very interesting. So as long as like you're within power lines, you can just hover. Looks really cool. Okay, why does the swamp just turn into the endless void here? What happens here? Okay, I found the endless void. It's part of the map. It's just eternal ocean. Okay, I'll admit I had explored less of the map than I thought. There was a lot more map than I expected. I'm happy about it, too. I wanted more map. $145? Yes, I can do the thing. I don't really want to go on the ground here. Touching the ground in the swamp seems like a bad idea. Alright, you ready? Quartz... Oh, hold on. Quartz completed. Very few things left to complete here. What up, Tree Void? Shanty? Sail the Seven Seas?
Increased. It can
Hey,
detect the
oh, hey
signal of
there.
any hard drives at crash
Oh, hey
sites in
there.
your region.
Trying to remember if I said something questionable. Did someone send him a clip? What did I say? Have you heard of this game called Peak? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. What do you want to tell me about this game here? Like, is this a Wednesday activity instead of a Thursday activity kind of deal? Oh, there was a Fluff and Eric fanfic, yeah. That did happen earlier. What a beat town? Or are you trying to get me to play it like right now? How about Tuesday at 11:07 p.m. EST? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Hard sell. That's not a bad idea, is it? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild. It's downloading. That's kind of wild. Oh. Game is ready to play. Oh. Kind of interesting. It still says it's on your wish list instead of your owned list. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild there. Okay, let's see how we are now. They wouldn't come in here and lie, would they? I mean, you know, let me do a little investigatory work. Is investigatory a word? Let's see. Oh, he's on the standby screen. He's on the standby screen. He's calling me.
Hello?
Oh, hey there.
Hey.
What are you doing at 11:10 p.m. EST on June 17th?
Oh, I was wondering what you were up to.
That's
I was gonna play Minecraft, but I have to play. Well, the new update came out today, right? So I had to like switch to the vanilla launcher. and the game has been crashing every 5 minutes on me.
Oh, yeah. That is how that goes.
We had to switch up the game plan here. And
Well,
I was
I know,
like, you know what? There's this.
I know what game we could play.
There's this game. I'll click and play right now.
Interesting. Let me end the YouTube stream real quick and then fire it back up with a different title.
Should I
Okay,
launch this in
Satisfactory
Vulkan?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I'm about to start a peak YouTube.